What's good, y'all? Yours truly, DJ Knots here, checking in for another dynamic edition of Pulse Reports podcast. Look at me starting right when the song ends, like a whole professional outside in these streets. Thank y'all again for tuning in. The not subscribers, we appreciate y'all. Pulse Reports supporters, we appreciate y'all. I am here alongside my partner in crime, the one and only viral MC himself, celebrating 50. All right, my bad. What up, though?
It's Will, y'all. Will the Thrill, professional shit talk extraordinaire, level the people, the culture, and everything about it. Yerp.
Tori said yerp. Tori said yerp, even though she's not here. She said yerp as well. How you feeling?
Sensational.
All right.
I'm feeling good, bro. Happy
That's
to be
what's
here,
up.
man. Happy to be alive.
Okay. I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
What's that?
A thesaurus.
No.
We need another word besides
bro.
sensational.
Sensational's it, bro.
Listen, I'm about to pack up dynamic. You're going to have to pack up
Cap.
sensational. Yeah.
What about hysterical?
Yeah. You got about another 3 months on that. I'm going to let that rock for a second because that was kind of mid-season.
Sensational's it, bro.
Yeah. Because Court's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you feeling how do you say it?
Ecstatical.
Yeah, bro. That's what it is. Brothers, family.
Let's do it.
Welcome back.
Hey, man.
Consistency is a hell of a thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a hell of a drug, too. Let's get right to it, man. We got things to talk about. What we do always around this time. Tell the good people what are the most interesting things that took place in your lifetimes since the time we were last here. No pressure, though.
The lifetime, man.
In your life.
Yeah, I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm letting somebody else go first because the shit that happened this week that I would talk about is kind of
crazy.
It ain't crazy. It's just more. All right. So my dad been sick.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty much like daily going up there, going to see him, sitting with him, making sure he's good, and like the whole thing has been, as you can imagine, it's been super duper emotional, especially for him. So he'll go through moments where he just like I just want to go home. Like, I'm scared of this. Like, he don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. I'm like, Dad, I'm scared as you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen. Right. So we were talking. This was yesterday. We sat down and we were talking, and we were going back and forth. And he was just sitting there like, I really appreciate y'all like making sure I'm all right. And I said to him, I said, you being for real?
Mm.
I was telling him, I said, Dad, like it's not a chore for me. Like, it's not a chore for my sisters. I feel comfortable speaking for them. Like, it's not a chore for us.
Right.
I was like, you was never gonna be here by yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, everything that you got going on in here, like we all gonna go through it. Like, you don't feel like you just got to do this shit all by yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, now I need you to work so I can get you out of here. I was like, but we always gonna be here.
Right.
Like, and I start to think, I was like, and I know I probably told him this before, and I was like, Dad, you're a good father.
Come on.
And I was like, and I just want to tell you, like, I really appreciate you like taking care of my mother, my sisters, and everybody, right? And so at that time, now I'm getting fucking teary-eyed telling him this.
Right.
Right. And so he get teary-eyed. He was like, I got the best kids in the world. I was like, but you got them because of the work you put in. Like, and all my fathers and mothers too, like, how you get that level of child and offspring to make sure like you're gonna be good no matter what is the work you put in on the front end of this. Like, the reason I can't let anything happen to my father is because he never let anything happen to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't never been hungry in my damn life. Well, you can look at me and tell that. But like, I ain't never been hungry. You know what I mean? I always had a place to stay. You know what I mean? I always, even if it wasn't fresh, I ain't never had no dirty clothes on or nothing like that. You know what I mean? The fucking heat or something might have got cut off once or twice, but for the most part, like, I was straight. I had an awesome childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk about that, bro.
I was so in talking to it, like, I started speaking to one of my coworkers who just lost his father. And he was like, so like, what are y'all gonna do? So my dad's in rehab, and the ultimate goal is to like get him home. And I was talking about, I was like, I told my dad, I told my father this too. Previously, I was like, I'll quit my job before you go into a nursing home. I was like that, and you could just get that out your mind. That's not gonna be a thing for you,
Right?
You know what I mean? I was like, but that won't never happen.
Yeah.
So he got teared up off of that too.
Yeah.
Which made me fucking tear up off of it too.
Yeah.
But I just want to like, it's more like my week was just like, that was the wildest thing. Cause just like, I know I tell my pops I love him all the time since I was a little kid. Like every time I see him, I love you, Dad.
Yeah.
Like good, bad, and indifferent. Whether we disagree on something or not, I love you. So like just watching it happen now and almost like seeing like the shock in his eyes is still like, it just still do something to you, man. And you just like, I'm just grateful. You know what I mean? So I always got the attitude of gratitude. I'm always wearing it, but
yeah,
I'm just grateful for more time and have these conversations with my dad.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Dad, I love you.
That's a beautiful part, brother. Yeah. Ain't even no sound effects that could cover that, man.
Nah.
You know,
Yeah, so that was my week.
Yeah, I was about to get upset at you. I was like, man, don't talk about the basic stuff.
Yeah.
About, keep a house over me. I mean, I understand it's necessary.
Because I really didn't do anything other than go to see my pops.
No, but what I'm saying is just like when you tell the story about, how much your dad means to you, it's the same thing that I talk about, the basics are the basics, right? Primary safety levels of life, food, shelter, health. You know what I'm saying? But, your dad has done so much more. It's like, I just wanted you to really expound on that because I know your dad. You know what I'm saying? Love talking to him every time I can.
Yeah, he's still that.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's in there getting jazzy with the nurses. I was like that.
Hey, yo.
It's like, yo, chill out, bro.
See where you get it from, Junior. See where you get it from, Junior.
Like, take it easy on the nurse.
I'm just saying, what else you got to do?
Hey, man.
You got to pass some time somehow.
I couldn't do nothing but laugh when he said it. I was like, yeah.
Did he say he's getting jazzy with the nurses, or that's what you said?
He said something slick. We said, yo, the funniest part of this story is this. So this is probably last week when I was there one day. Some people from the church came.
Yeah.
And they came to visit him, which was dope. I really appreciate that too. They came, prayed to him. So it's a group of women, but like I know all of them. So he's sitting there talking to them, and he said, yeah, man, one of these nurses is kind of cute. I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And all of them like, ooh, I'm sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Started.
Yeah. It's go time.
So here we go.
It's go time.
See them, I was just like,
yes,
oh
indeed.
gosh.
I mean,
all right, but like I loved it though, man, because that's the type of life like I like. That's him, like that's his personality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when I see shit like that, it just remind me of being younger and like your pop saying something embarrassing, and you're like, oh god. There you go. And it made me think to my daughter's always saying that, Dad, you're so embarrassing.
Yeah,
I'll be like, yo, I'm your father. That's my gig.
Right.
Every time she's on the phone, who you talking on the phone with? It's my friend such and such. I'll be like, hi, such and such.
And she don't like.
She'd be like, oh my gosh,
what are you doing?
You did that.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro, I'm involved. I want to know exactly who you talking to.
Like my sister.
I'm busting in the door
every time.
Yeah, every time. What you talking
every
about?
time.
I'm here.
Yeah. Hey guys, I want y'all to make sure y'all know your pops is here. So even just somebody in the background, I might overhear this. It's like, he on deck.
And what you doing?
And he throwed off.
What you doing?
To be honest with you, I think we had this conversation before on the pod before, but most guys respect the girl more when they know she got that father that's front line.
That's right.
He ain't with the shits.
I was talking to my homeboy.
More comfortable with your shave, all that. Excuse me.
Candy as well.
Listen.
My bad.
Candy as well.
You doing some Queen stuff right now.
How Queens catch you straight?
I was talking to one of my homegirls. She posted something, and her daughter is 13, right? So she took a selfie with her mom's and a little video and things like that. And then her mother, the daughter sent her mother the responses from her friends. So 12, 13
dicey
is already, oh, that's your mom's age. Oh, that's your you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she reposted their replies. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I remember that time because Kanai hated it. Like, you listen, bro. Listen.
That's just hilarious.
Listen. when they start paying attention and it's like, oh, wait, your dad is handsome and say, well, they ain't say handsome, little kids don't
Girl,
talk like
yeah.
that. Yeah, but it was just to that effect of, oh, that's your dad, oh, that's your mom, that type
Take
of
it
thing.
easy.
And I was, hey, listen,
Yeah.
and that's what she was saying. Her daughter was saying. I was like, oh, you just walking into it, cause my homegirl, she cute, like she don't look at
Yeah.
age at all. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh yeah, you just now getting started.
Don't
This wait until she gets to high school and these dudes really start smelling themselves.
worry. Boy,
Listen,
he on mom's tail.
listen. And that's basically what I was
Nuts.
telling her. So I was just like, I was just reminding her, like, it was just the beginning. Like, you got to enjoy it. But anyway,
No.
Court, what about you, brother?
As far as my weekend,
Yeah. Triple double?
nah, I got smoked this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. That was bad. That was a real wake up call. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like, all right, we ain't there yet.
Yeah.
I ain't got beat that bad since like 10th grade.
Damn, like that?
Yeah, I got torched. I felt it. I mean, I had a long night the night before, but it was my man's birthday. And you know what's crazy? Back to the whole birthday thing. I had to really coach my man up because he woke up on some Debbie Downer shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm just trying to get some money. You know what I mean? And he just being down on
You
himself.
alive,
I'm like,
Yeah.
and somebody said something about birthdays that really struck me. And it was like, how do you enjoy your birthday? And it's like, and somebody said, when you do what you want to do and not setting up an experience for someone else.
Okay. That's a fact.
And I was like, damn, that's kind of true because most people that throw birthday parties, that do events, that go out, they more than likely they set up an experience for someone else.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not necessarily what they want to do, but they feel like the aesthetic of having a birthday, it has to be celebrated
Right.
and experienced for other people. So
Yeah.
I had to really
Come
coach him
on,
up,
son.
man. We chilled. We did something real simple, man. He really enjoyed himself. So
That's the best part, bro.
yeah,
I salute him on that, man. More days like that. But I would just add, like, yo, it just starts with gratitude.
absolutely.
Gratitude. I mean, like every other day, but especially on your birthday.
I think when I told him 70% of the world is living paycheck to paycheck,
Yeah.
he felt a little more comfortable.
70.
Shit,
I
I'm
think
not
it's
this
higher
alone.
than that.
The
I think that's
whole world is broke.
You gave him the wrong number. It's way higher than
Listen,
70, bro.
if he felt better with 70, shit, imagine if he
Right.
felt with the actual number.
Yeah, come on.
88.7.
I was about to
some
say
shit
that's
like that.
more. It's
Yeah,
more.
that shit high.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Bro,
that
tell
1%,
time, bro.
5%.
Motherfuckers be 2 missed paychecks from being homeless.
Real
Two.
rap. You
Sheesh.
see the actors.
They should be late for a little while.
Yeah, listen, I need an extension. I need an extension. My extension needs an extension, of course.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of that part of it. So no, that's a real thing. Like taking that time off of yourself is all great. But can I talk about the funny?
Let's go.
The funny part. All right, cool.
Let's go.
So shout out my homie DJ Franchise. He asked me, he called me last minute because he needed me to fill in at a brunch spot that he does. 2 Chain spot in Marietta. They just opened it up.
Let's go, right?
Esco Seafood. Yeah, Esco. So my
How
man
was
Kurt
it? Before you
Boogie,
get there.
that was dope.
All right.
You know, but for me, driving from across country, basically, it was like an
Correct.
hour drive.
Better than Edgewood?
Listen, yeah.
Closer.
Come on.
Edgewood.
Well, closer to who?
Edgewood's a neighbor. Edgewood's a short trip. Though.
Oh, yeah. You know, Edgewood is a short trip. But like I said, when his family ain't need a favor, I got you.
I'm en route.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like I said, Franchise, and then he said, "Yo, Kurt Boogie, shout out Kurt. He's a promoter on it." So he's like, "All right, cool, I got you." So get out there having a good time, vibing, things like that. It's an R&B, you know, little bit of hip hop type of vibe,
favorite.
things like that. But you know, it's still Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we having a good time, and we went from 12 to 5, right? So about 4 o'clock, hitting that go button. You know what I'm saying? We was already building.
1 o'clock records.
Listen, 1 a.m. records. Listen, all that was going on, right? So somebody birthday, boom, 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 did the birthday things. Fast forward. So this was the interesting part, right? Turned up, they had a great time, things like that. I played FNF, right? And there was 2 big birthday groups there, but this one particular one was closest to the DJ booth, and I had
Tell the
already
people
been.
what FNF is.
No, I'm not doing it. They already know. It's the secondhand national anthem. You know what I'm saying? Fuck nigga free. Yeah, it make you feel better. You mean?
They know.
I know. No, we're just trying to keep score.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
what
Pretty much.
So anyway, you know, this is after all the birthday songs. You're just keeping the vibe going. And the dude who was with them, he's like, "Yo, I don't like that song. Turn it off." And at first, I'm thinking he's joking.
Read the room, nigga.
Yeah, come on. All of that, right? So I'm thinking he playing, right?
Alcohol, bro.
And then he's like, "Yo," then he stands up. He's like, "Yo, if you don't stop playing it, I'm leaving." So now, y'all know me. I gotta get on the microphone now.
I'm about to run this shit back.
In Brooklyn.
Pull up. Now what we gonna do?
So the interesting part was I was like, yo, bro, and I said this on the microphone in the middle of a verse. They're not talking to us. If it don't apply, let that shit fly. They having a good time. And I said this on the mic, and then I started the record over.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But
so you what, Petty?
listen,
Sunday.
I ain't petty. I'm just trying to show the brother, like, listen, man, you got to think past.
So you could have just let the record rock. When was that though?
I mean, yo, he started irking me a little bit. He really did.
Petty LaBelle over
Petty,
there.
listen. Knots gotta let him have it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So,
First of all, nigga, how much money you spending in here that you be talking about?
I mean, he was part of the birthday crew, so it was like they spent a good amount.
Somebody,
they did
brother.
the cake. No, they did their thing. It wasn't even just, oh, I'm just in here drinking a beer and I'm hating.
Okay.
It was that song for some reason was just really setting them off. And I was like, yo, son, like,
Sensitive.
yo, chill out. Like, yo, they having a good time.
Get your panties in the bunch.
These are your peoples. They're not talking to you. But then again, I was like, are they talking to you?
Catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So anyway,
Okay.
it's just interesting to see that part of it. And that's one of the things that stuck in my mind throughout the weekend because I thought it was just another anthem. You know, they having a fun and they already been partying. I had already played the 2 Chainz, It's Your Birthday and all of that, right? So we on level 10 and a half already. So, but you know, I can't let it fly because like you said, you know,
needed to pull him to the side. He sounded like he needed some coaching.
listen, I did a little bit.
There's some trauma there.
Listen, oh, it's a lot. Listen, I did a little bit of coaching.
Fuck,
There.
nigga, I hate that record.
Listen.
If you play some Future,
Listen, man, listen. So I made them feel a little better because they was rapping that shit word for word. You know, y'all ladies be going in like
Shit
y'all be
made
going
for
crazy.
to the point where you be like,
Am I?
right,
Is it me? Do I look hot?
looking at the bill like, is it worth it?
So you know, I'm all about balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about keeping things even.
Right.
So I played Suck It or Not right after that. So
Nice. It's totally opposite end of the spectrum.
just balance. And then you know, I was like, wait, why y'all not rapping Wayne
Nah.
verse?
Made you sit down like, ooh.
Good times though, man.
That's
But
my
yeah,
favorite.
if y'all out there on Sundays, Esco Marietta, they out there 12 to 5. Shout out Kurt Boogie. Shout out my man, DJ Franchise. Good times, man. Can we get to some things?
Yeah, man. You hit
Speaking
that man,
of petty,
you
I'm
hit,
sorry.
yeah, you hit that man with F&F, man. He probably feel blindsided.
I love seeing women pop it.
Hold
Wait a
on.
minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. This guy's been stepping his game up for a minute now.
Speaking of being blindsided,
Right.
Talk about it, bro.
Michael Orr.
Yeah.
Yo.
Should have called that movie Backdoor.
Hey, yo, I seen that one. Part 17.
What is going on right now?
Oh yeah.
Yo. So Michael Orr, man. He actually wasn't really good fucking football player, but he's more well known for the movie The Blind Side,
Yeah.
where he gets
Blindsided.
yeah, the fucking name of the movie is so appropriately with this whole situation.
Oh my
So
gosh.
what happened was it came out that he said he was never really adopted by the white family that adopted him.
Now let's use the names. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, okay, but by the family that adopted him and basically I don't want to say raised him because he was already fucking
The Vanderburen.
6'5",
That's not
fucking
their name.
300 pounds when he
They did him
when he
in
started.
football.
Yeah, like he was already there. But like it's crazy because I remember watching that movie and people saying, "Man, ain't no motherfucking way this went down." Like this. And I'm not even bullshitting. So I did not see it in the theater. So I did not. But I remember like talking to friends about it. I was like, man, ain't no way. Just randomly they found the 6'5", fucking 300-pound black guy. I was like,
Oh,
let me get that one.
Yo, let me get that one. Is wild.
like he's the pound or something. Let me get that one.
The Tui family. Tuohy family.
So they ran into millions of dollars based off like basically coattailing this young man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And never really adopted him. And like,
Yeah.
so everybody's looking at it like, yo, they really is extortion too strong a word?
Nope, not to me. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know if that's an accurate
Yeah,
definition.
maybe not extorting.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but some form of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they definitely fucking jumped on the coattails and was like, all right.
Yeah.
So because that movie made fucking a ton of money. Not only that, they've been into
bro.
like real estate development and everything else based off the money that came from that.
Yeah.
Like so.
They fed the family.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah. Yeah. So the actual legit term is conservatorship.
Mhm.
I almost
Okay.
got that right. That was close.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna attempt it.
Conservatorship.
See, I went with extortion. I know how to say.
Come on now.
Sound like
Crimes
on,
I've
Monty.
committed. I know.
Come
how
on,
to
listen.
Joking.
Is it? But no. So the whole point of it was, so yeah, when that came out, like I was not surprised. Were y'all surprised when y'all heard that?
Nah,
No,
come on, man.
it still felt sketchy. Even watching the movie,
I've never watched the movie.
Yeah, you watching? You're like,
the movie was sketchy as hell.
Yeah, I've never watched the movie because sometimes you can just tell how
little
things.
white kid from the movie that was supposed to be his little homeboy. Yeah,
What happened?
where's he at in this story? What was he doing?
Yeah, where's SJ?
He had a white best friend. Was that his little brother?
They had a
Little brother.
son. They had a
Yeah.
son that was his little brother, but he was like real young.
Oh, let's go. Let's find some names. I
SJ.
like names.
Probably
he
fucking.
integrated with
He
this.
probably listened to
What'd you say?
hip hop.
SJ.
That was his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He probably listened to hip hop and got a dog food.
Oh man, he's
addiction.
like DMX is my favorite rapper. Rest in peace, DMX. But no, seriously, yeah, SJ Tui.
Only reason I said it was sketchy because even in the movie, like it was a part in the movie where they were getting some backlash because it was seeming like they were forcing him to go to Ole Miss,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
even then
bro.
I was kind of like, now it's starting to
Interesting.
look really plotty
yeah.
right now. Like, why are they forcing him to make sure he goes to this school? Da 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 da. Da. But
For the
Yeah.
check. For the bag. Let me
For the
translate
bag.
that.
and I
for
know
y'all.
how athletes get
What?
Get got all the time.
yeah,
Yeah, that
You don't think NCAA
impression.
is
sold to
Paying-
coaches and things like
You
that.
don't think NCAA would actually give money under the table to get somebody to go to the school?
Hey yo,
No way.
not pre NIL, not pre that.
Oh man.
All right. So, do y'all have anything deeper to add to this, or what would you like to see
They have
happen?
my-
That's
they
a
have
better
my-
question.
Man, they have my man.
Total reparation, man, because he
How
didn't make
was-
a dollar.
Oh, for the movie.
He doesn't make a dollar off the movie, off of his name. They've literally they finessed him into signing a paper to where they have full control over his life story, his name, his likeness, and he hasn't gotten a chance to get a dollar off himself other
Facts.
than what he made in the NFL. So
That's crazy.
I think he should get
bro.
total reparation, man.
So he should sue them, is what you're saying.
What?
I'm just saying.
Sue the grandkids,
Yeah.
all that.
That's so wild.
Every
man.
2 weeks getting pocketed.
Something
Sorry.
like that.
That's
Oh man.
crazy.
It's wild, bro.
They really had.
And
Hey,
but see, no,
man.
what really now, besides the money thing, what really hurt me was the fact that y'all didn't even adopt him though. Like y'all played this role as if like y'all were trying to be family to him. Regardless if you made the money, y'all still didn't even make him family.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That part is kind of criminal.
But said it like you did. Like,
Yeah. Kind of
yikes.
nasty.
Kind
Like,
of.
damn, I couldn't even be part of the
Shit
family.
is disgusting.
At least
Yeah.
make sense if all right, my
Yeah.
family is eating off of me. Okay, but we ain't even family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Hold on. What did he say? Okay. Y'all keep going.
That
Right.
shit. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying like now and they even brought out a statement basically saying we're devastated.
About
is-
what?
Which is so gaslighty. It's like, really?
Devastated.
That's what the terms they
Why are
use?
you devastated? Yeah.
Like, what my man Pockets is devastated from the bread y'all took from him. What is you talking about, bro? Hey, listen, man. No, don't look for sympathy from us.
At all.
Like that shit ain't happening.
Don't play innocent either. Like, don't make it seem like it wasn't like what it
We
was.
had
Or,
this man sign some fucking wild paperwork, and I'm not even mad at it if it happened when he was a minor. I'm saying as soon as he was old enough, you not gonna cut him in,
right.
like I ain't mad at you taking a portion. Like you not gonna cut him in though.
Come on, man. We're not even family though. That's the thing. If anything, you could now you kicked it to me like as if like you were trying to bring me within the family and give me a family.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
I got it. No, it's me.
I would be hurt solely off the fact that y'all weren't even family to me, bro.
If they were smart, and if you're really trying to hustle somebody, right, and you know this is gonna kick back on you eventually,
90-10 split.
right? Like when he becomes of age and he starts signing these contracts, like yo, he's not gonna be 19 forever.
Yeah.
At some point, at some point, you're gonna be like, you know what? Hey, this is where we're at.
Agents like, hey, how much? What's your split with this?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like that would be the smart thing. Like even, I don't want to make this comparison, but
And
you know, shit in the hood.
from what I've read, they saying that Michael doesn't even have knowledge of signing a paperwork. So it sounds like his signature was forged.
Damn, bro.
And they were saying that the document
Yeah.
has a signature that appears to be his, but nobody ever presented this
Oh, that's a
document to
super
him.
lawsuit.
Oh,
Any
my
explanation.
God. Ain't no notary on this shit. Just random scribble from a minor. Yeah.
Well, no,
all right.
I hope that's the case because
Oh,
I see
y'all
even more
court.
reason.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I see y'all in
All
court.
right, bet. Watch this.
Let me
Watch
be
what
the.
we do.
Don't get Tory's attorney, but get an attorney. Because
No, yeah.
Tory's attorney will find a way to fuck that up too.
Nah.
I don't know how this happened. We're not getting anything though.
Yeah, not at all.
Like
Not
what?
at all.
Let me get
Y'all promised to legally adopt this man and everything. Like this is a total pimp
finesse.
Like y'all literally pimped this man, dog.
Yeah.
We call what we call this in black neighborhoods is scamming.
Yeah. There's definitely some scamming activity.
That's what it is. Yeah.
All right.
Without the credit card, without the card reader, like you are scamming.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know how else we could break it down other than to support the brother on it and continue the social media onslaught and then go from there.
Get him.
Yeah. So
hey man, get your folding chairs ready.
Yeah, we gonna have
yo, Notch, throw the hat in the sky. Let's
go.
Sandra, you good though?
Listen,
you understand?
Is she?
The actress.
Yeah, she good.
The actress.
I don't think she knew the insides and the details to it.
Yeah, she just got sold the script. Yeah. Sounded like a good story.
She did her thing, so she deserved the Oscar, man. Don't take the Oscar. None of that.
She won an Oscar for that?
Oh yeah,
she did. That's how crazy. Yeah, it just gets worse, right?
Oh, white savior.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's how much money it made, my friend.
Yo,
on full display.
If Will Smith needed to get, let me.
Hey man, Denzel had to be a fucking dirty cop.
Yo,
couldn't get it for nothing else.
Oh man, I did not know she won an Oscar for that. That is hilarious.
Yeah,
all right,
that happened.
Johnny Cochran Jr., y'all got anything else y'all want to contribute to that? Anything else y'all want to say about it?
So now I really want to ask Court to something though, because
here we go.
Court,
talk to me.
I don't know. Are we allowed to talk about your sobriety?
Yeah.
So
shaky.
Shaky. Yeah,
shaky.
Maybe not.
No, the transition. No.
All right. So I'm gonna let you lead it because you had said at the end of the last show, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been sober." I was like, "I got a question," but so I'll wait.
Oh well, if you haven't seen me on the show, I'm a stoner. Okay, so
I'm a stoner. I used to let out record.
My birthday just recently passed, and I had a bit of an epiphany. Is that the word for it?
Yes, I like that.
It's a good one.
I had an epiphany, man. It was just kind of like, all right, going into 28, I always give myself some type of like focal point or just some type of direction going into a new year or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And I noticed like, okay, let me just think back on how everything went on my past birthday and the birthday before that. And I noticed that every time after my birthday, some BS happens. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I don't know if it comes from the energy of me going into my birthday and just after that, just doing my thing or whatever. But I just told myself this time I wanted to be more conscious and more aware and present in my life. You know what I mean?
I like it.
I was asked a question where it was like, you know, the basic, like, what's going on in your life type question.
Yeah.
And usually I'll be able to just, you know, flow. But I really was stuck. You know what I mean? Just kind of like,
I don't know.
And I was like, okay, let me just totally like X out everything. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to be able to just, I don't want to ever have somebody ask me that question and I'm not knowing what's going on in my life. I'm not being aware. Like I feel like I was just going to a point where I was just going and living and just moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the question was a big catalyst.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So now, you know, I told myself, you know, I ain't stopping. Keep it 1,000. I ain't gonna lie to myself. But I did say I'm gonna give myself 30 days. You know what I mean? Just to, you know, see things clearer, think clearer.
Yeah.
And, you know, and actually know where I want to direct my life going forward. You know what I'm saying? So I can be aware.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at, man. It's been an uphill battle. It's been tough, you know, and honestly, I like it because it's helping me build more confidence within myself because now I'm learning to deal with stress in different ways. I'm knowing that I can be able to just, you know, process my emotions, my thoughts and get through things, you know?
Yeah.
And I know I had that ability. So I know I'm in a good space.
Okay.
And I'm just glad that I'm making some type of sacrifice in my life. I feel productive. I feel effective. So yeah, I encourage anybody to do that.
So man. It's like a birthday Lent.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way of putting it. I like that.
So how do you all right, a couple of questions. Is there anything at all you feel like you do in place of that? It don't necessarily got to be like I'm fucking smoking crack now. I'm just saying, like, is there anything you like, is there like a am I meditating? Am I just taking more time to be around people I love? Am I like what is there anything you do differently, like because to pass that time or whatever?
Absolutely. Things like when I would okay, now say for instance, I'll come home from work and I'm stressed and I maybe
Mm-hmm.
just, all over the place. I'll just smoke a blunt and call it a day.
Mhm.
Now I acknowledge the problems. I try to do something. I'm doing things that I would tell myself to do
Yeah.
when I was on weed that I didn't end up doing. You know what I mean? Like reading a book. You know what I mean? Cleaning up, organizing things. You know what I'm saying? You're more conscious of what's going on. Like you can smoke weed and be moving so much you don't even realize your car is filthy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just small little details that I skip over.
Yeah.
That I'm paying more attention to. Just how I'm getting up in the morning and my setting my alarm. And just it makes me more pivotal with things. You know what I mean?
I like it.
So, no, I love it, especially you doing that 28.
And I do substitute it with more constructive thing. I'm doing a lot more constructive things.
That's
You get what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely feel
Even
what
my
you're saying.
conversations be a little type different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My interests, like I might get on the web if I'm high, I might go and just go look at
Whatever.
The baddies.
booty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now I'm
Booty.
gonna research something. I'm gonna watch a constructive like music, even music.
Yeah.
There's certain music I don't even want to listen to right now because it's just be like
Don't
that's
sound
garbage.
different.
That's garbage. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
They don't
I
hit
want
the
to hear
same
something that's
way.
gonna talk to me. But so
Yeah.
definitely, bro.
No, nah, bro. I salute you on that because it's a different challenge.
Absolutely.
Because you're at a different level, and a different entrance of your life right now. You know what I mean? And even in addition to it, what a lot of people don't understand, and that you're finding out right now, is what I tell people now is just most times when we go back to our vices, right? It's normally because it's a small window of stress, and that's what we go to. But if we can find a way to divert our attention away from what we normally do in that moment, it won't be as bad.
Right.
It's like people who like to eat sweets because that's their safe spot, safe space, right? If you can find something else to replace you normally going to the cabinet or to the refrigerator or to Uber Eats or whatever, and say, hey, I'm gonna go and just drink some water, or I'm gonna go and walk outside.
Right.
After 5 minutes, it's not the craving that it was before.
Right. And I don't want to abuse things. Like, I don't want anything to have full control over me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to wake up and have to smoke.
Yeah.
I don't want to get off work just because I'm pissed off. I gotta smoke now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that to I don't want to ever feel like anything has like a crutch on me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm a strong individual. I'm very strong minded. So at the end of the day, like I want to be able to have full control of myself. Even when my best friend passed away, I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, I didn't do nothing. I went totally like sober the whole way through it just because I was like, I don't want this situation to deter me into something or put me in a deeper hole than I'm already in.
Say that.
You get what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah,
like
and
I'm
that's
very
okay.
vulnerable in this position right now.
I'm about to
So
say it.
even in my life right now, I'm like I'm in a vulnerable space. Man, I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm being very critical of myself. I'm taking life a lot more serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I know like every move matters now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? To me,
Yeah.
at 28.
Oh, it's
I
a
think,
fact.
so it's like, all right, man, let me get some control. It's about
Yeah.
having control over your life, really, for me.
Yeah.
Just having control, definitely.
No, that's definitely part of it, because what you're really doing, truly at its core, is you're increasing your discipline of what you don't need and what you can surpass, and really say, "No, I don't need that."
Right.
And one of the things, if we really want to get real for it, a lot of men, especially in the 20s, they'll go for sex.
And I went all across the board with. I've been practicing abstinence and everything. Like
that's a normal go-to because it's an easy feel good, and it's just like, nah. If you can surpass that,
right,
and not do that, and the clarity you gain from not doing that. And I'm not, you know what? The real story is, it's men in their teens, 20s, 30s. That part of it is always a challenge. As long as it's gonna be a challenge.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's alcohol, it's weed, it's whatever it is, it's sex,
whatever
women, whatever the vice is. But once you are able to surpass that, and I know from experience, being able to find and divert your attention just for a short period of time, that yearning will get less and less level.
Absolutely.
That a lot of people will never reach because they succumb to it. Like, oh, it's right here, it's easy. Yeah, just because it's easy don't mean that it's gonna help you. You know what I mean? So no, bro, that's why I salute you on that.
And even like I'm in the
Go
right
ahead.
here, like what's made me make the decision is the thoughts that, and I always revert back, and because it was always a blessing and a curse if you ask me. Me going to jail,
Yeah.
like I was sitting in my cell one for a minute, and I was just starting to like think about everything in my life. I'm like, damn, I ain't built no relationship with my sister, like stuff that I was just like just overlooking.
To,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me take this time so I can really like get an overview of what's going on in my life for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where I can patch some things up at, where I can improve in some areas.
Yeah.
But you won't be aware of it because you're just trying to get by. You're just trying to get through the day.
Yeah.
And I just went totally raw so I can be able to really let God speak to me as well.
Come on.
You know,
I remember having a conversation with somebody about jail, and it's gonna sound retarded, and I've been called out retarded, and I realize what I'm saying is gonna sound crazy. And I was talking to my best friend, I was like, I know this is gonna sound retarded, but sometimes I kind of miss like that part of jail.
the
What the fuck you
rehabilitation.
talking about? Fuck you mean? Like that should sound crazy. I said I'm aware of how it sounds. I was like, but sometimes it's so hard to slow yourself down that when somebody feels like, all right, let me help you out here. Go ahead and have a seat.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's not an option where I can't halfway do it. Like I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm forced to like address certain things. I'm forced to think through certain things. I'm forced to write stuff out. I'm like, all right.
That's what it is.
And really contemplate like, all
Yep.
right, this is this.
I sat myself down.
And the wild part about it is like, that was the easiest time I ever had doing that. Don't get me wrong. That time was hard as shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that was the easiest time I ever had, like, stopping and writing down what I was thinking, like thinking through a lot of thoughts that I've had, like, and it sounds crazy because I would never want to ever go back there.
No.
But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. That part of it was something like, I guess at that point in my life, it's something I needed.
Push you more in tune with yourself, man. Just
Hey, I don't ever want to go back, and I ain't telling nobody to go there just for clarity. Find a way to do that shit without that.
And that's what I'm saying. When you have the opportunity to do it, sit yourself down.
Yeah.
Like that's what I did. I'm gonna put myself in.
That's it.
Like there.
So let me ask you this.
23
Right.
little work release program at the house.
I mean, like I said, and we talked about it before throughout the years that we've been doing the show. Is this something that y'all would tell to younger men, since we're talking about that part of it right now, that you would actually listen to and say, you know what, I do need to slow up. I do need to go deeper and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Is there anything that you think that you would have heard that would have keyed you into it and be like, you know what, at least now, maybe not have solved all of the answers or the questions, but at least pointed them in the right direction or pointed you in the right direction?
I always say I don't think that it was that nobody ever tried to speak to me, or talk to me or give me solid advice.
Yeah,
I think it's just the fact I wasn't trying to receive it. I don't think I wanted to hear any of it, and I can't put my finger on why that was. But you know what it is when you're adolescent coming into a man, you think you know every damn thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think at some point you get to the age you'll be like, wait a minute, maybe I don't fucking know everything, and maybe my plan ain't the best fucking plan.
Yeah,
that's when I stop to sit and listen to people and be like, yeah, nah. Like, and it's wild. Like when I hate to fucking glorify jail because I am not. That shit is terrible and it's not for anybody.
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right. But I remember speaking to people who got some real time and they just saying shit to you and you like, damn. And the look in their eyes, one that like, they wish they could have just a fraction of a second chance or a fourth chance, because whatever they've done at this point right now it's just like, I'm just going to be here for like the foreseeable future. Like, so it's like, I don't have the chance. So the information I'm giving out is because they're trying to give it to you because they won't get a chance to use this.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, hey man, I ain't never going to get a chance to use it, but I'm telling you, don't do this. Do this. But I already tried it the other way. Don't do it. And make, you got a chance. Like, please don't be like me. Like, you know what I mean? Essentially, a lot of cats that's in there, that's what they be preaching. People be talking about this like it's the most evil. Like, there's some bad motherfuckers in there, but a lot of cats in there would just be trying to give you like that. Like, hey, bro, this shit ain't it. This ain't it.
Facts. I know with me, if I was to be able to, you know, I talk to my little sister a lot, even my little brother, and I think the biggest mistake that young people make going into adulthood is feeling like nobody can tell you anything, or you feel like you don't need nobody. And the most liberating feeling is like, okay, I'm grown. And people always say, well, you grown now. I can't tell you what to do.
That's
which is actually
crazy.
it's true, and you might take that and be like, bet I can do what the hell I want to do. I can wild out,
That's wild.
and I ain't got no accountability. But at the end of the day, the biggest lesson that I have had to learn as an adult, in which I would tell to a young adult, is you have to learn self-discipline. Like you have to do things that you don't want to do. You get what I'm saying? You have to force yourself to do that. You have to hold yourself accountable. And I tell my sister that all the time, like you, just because you have this freedom, you can't just wild out with it. You have to be self-disciplined. You have to give yourself some type of like order and organization.
So let me ask you this now. Would you listen to you if you was your sister?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't go to my sister and talk to her as if like I did it right.
Okay.
I go to her with every mistake I've made and be like, this is the results. And this is what I've had to do to get that back. This is what I've had to do to regain this. You don't want to work that hard to have it when you can just do this and get it.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that goes back to how it's given to you, like by some people when you're incarcerated. It's like that's how they get to, hey dog, this ain't it.
Right.
this I know you don't want to hear what I'm saying. This ain't it though.
Yeah.
Like your ass, I don't want to never see your ass in here with me. Like and a lot of brothers, like I said, that be incarcerated, be talking to like new kids like that, like, yo, this ain't it, young blood. Like you don't want to do this shit.
A smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others, man. It's like, but really mainly it's like, dude,
how do we get to have more wise men?
Gotta be self-disciplined, bro.
How do we get to more wise men? Because you just said it. How do we get to have more wise men?
I think
before they're men, or right as they're turning the legal age of being a man.
I think a lot of it falls on us fathers. Like we gotta not only like talk the talk, but we gotta walk the walk. You know what I mean? Like we gotta be able to show and prove. Yeah. Like and it ain't enough to just like for me to get on here like a token head and just tell you everything you should be doing. Like
that's what I'm trying to prevent.
We gotta show it. Just there's been so many like things that happen in my life, and I constantly remind myself that like somebody's watching me now. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that's really changed my life is like having my kids is like nah, they watching me. Yeah. Now I don't mean I ain't never gonna make no mistakes. Yeah. I done tore some shit up since they've been alive. You know what I mean? But like I'm so in tune with every single thing that I do now that I'm like, no, they watching me. I can't do that. Yeah. No, I gotta make sure I'm on point for this. Yeah.
One thing I commend. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm finished.
One thing I can commend my dad for is like Nas was saying, I could create more wise men. Like my father, no matter what, like he was steady on trying to teach. Yeah. He didn't care about me being a friend. He didn't care about me liking him. He didn't care about how I felt.
Come on.
Like we would be out bowling with family and friends, and he'll have me on the side rolling the ball, practicing my form. And I'd be like, yo, Dad, I just want to throw the ball. Like I just want to have fun. No, roll the ball right, keep your elbow straight. And it's like, come on. He didn't care about me having fun. He wanted to teach me how to bowl. Yeah. And it may be as simple as it's a game, but now I'm older. I go out to shoot, go to bowl with my friends. These dudes is trash. I'm the only, they be like, nigga, how you know how to bowl? I be like, my pops, nigga. Like,
you ain't gonna believe this.
So wait, Cole, you do the whole leg behind the other leg?
I'm nice. Because of this dude. And it's like I sacrificed them fun moments for me to be able to learn this skill.
But that's the thing though.
And that goes with everything in life.
I'm gonna tell you this now. The parts where you think it wasn't fun for him, some of the best.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Some of the best lessons.
Teaching them must be the dopest.
When your kids look at you and you be like, you can see a little twinkle in their eye, like, oh wait, something just got through.
My dad used to catch it. Everybody around used to be like, yo, you too hard on that boy. Leave that boy alone. He just like, all right, watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
I got my son.
Yeah, I had several moments with my daughter's mother throughout the years. I was like, yo, I got it. Why do you talk to her like that? For a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary. You know what I mean? And I never went.
Yeah, you're
crazy. But it's just about getting the point across to let them know your life matters. You're here for a reason. Even though I'm showing you something about the correct form of shooting the basketball and how to do a crossover, or how to do your homework right, or how to pray right, or how to pray period. That's the part where they're like, oh, why are you on them so much? It's like, because this is our position as fathers, or as even men figures. That's the difference. And I think that's what's missing a lot in what goes on today. Right. So even when they say that, there's a different level of, when I say when people say, oh, you being too hard on them, you ain't got to do all of that, they too young. And it's like, okay, yes, there's true. There are limits to it. But
But parents take sacrifices within those situations as well,
Yeah.
because you don't want to be like that. You want to be able to just chill and kick it or whatever. But it's a bigger picture, man.
Yeah, that gets me back to something I always talk about, like when you're raising your kids, is, and I've heard many people say this about like the different stages in it. You know what I mean? Like, and I've said it on this show. I was like, yo, me and my parents didn't start being friends until I became more responsible. Like when I might have been fucking 19 or something like that when we just started becoming friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? But because it wasn't their job when I was 8 years old to be my damn friend.
Yeah.
Right. They should have been teaching me and disciplining me. That's when it was time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because by the time I would have got 18 and 19, it's too late to discipline me now.
Right.
I'm already smelling myself and I think I know every fucking thing.
Facts. Yeah.
I mean, and I see a lot of parents, and not men and women, we make this mistake of, yo, listen, you gonna have their whole life to be their friend. Their whole life.
Yeah.
You are the discipline and all that shit. You need to put it in real early. Yeah. I ain't saying beat the hell out of nobody, but you need to put that in real early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Consistently.
By the time they get to a certain age, now you just a coach. Like my kids right now, the discipline, all of that, like it's gonna be time where they step out, so I got an OD.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm a coach.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? If there's an issue, I damn near put it up on the whiteboard. All right, well, so what happened? Mm-hmm. Right, this is what happened. All right, what do you think we should do to try to resolve this? What do you think? Right. Well, I don't know what to do because this isn't this. All right, well, what's your first step? You know what I mean? I'm trying to
walk them through it.
Like you got it. You already know what to do. You know right and wrong. Like that part is done already. Right. Now tell me what the solution is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Sometimes they get it. First try, like, yeah, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? You feeling good about that one. Right. And sometimes they might not, but I'm here to coach you through it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If I was trying to instill discipline in you right now, and now you fucking 13,
right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rebuttal.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And it's dope to see my father, like his energy now, because it'd be like, he treat me like one of the bros. He don't even give a fuck. Like, excuse me, like, he don't even care. Like, what I be doing.
Language. Where you at? Come on.
When I talk to him, I be saying, and I'll look back like, He'd be like, yeah, nigga. I'd be like, because he know he's giving me the tools. He know he's set me up. So it's like, bro. He's comfortable.
Yeah, I
being
got him
now.
already.
He's cool. Yeah.
I had another. You just reminded me that.
I'm still here and I love you, but we can be friends now.
Right.
You are more responsible. You have discipline in you. Like I don't need to be that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
certain levels to it.
Yeah.
I just had another more recent conversation with my daughter about alcohol and drinking and things like that. Because she in college.
Mm-hmm.
She's of age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was hilarious. It was just another reminder how much she's more like her mother than me in so many aspects. Because I'm talking to her about, going out and things like that. Because like she's a senior now. So she has a little bit more time, but she works a lot too. So anyway, long story short, she was telling me about, they went that outing they had, over the weekend. And she does a lot of vlogging and things like that.
Gotcha.
Felt like Nicole on YouTube. And so I was telling her, I was like, yo, so what was y'all doing? What was y'all drinking? And she was like, whatever I was drinking, it was nasty. And I was like, what did you drink? She's like, I'm not even sure, but alcohol tastes nasty to me. And I was like, you are definitely your mother's child. Like 1,000%. And I was like, oh, okay.
Good for you.
Yeah, because I was basically telling her, I was like, take your time. I was just reminded, I've told her this before.
Oh, yeah.
Take your time. There's no rush. You're not missing out on anything. There's always another party. There's always another good time. And she's like, yeah, I know, I got it, but alcohol's nasty. And I was like, oh, okay. So I kindly hit the Homer Simpson back into the bushes.
I know one thing like that helps me with my sister. I give my sister situationals for everything. Like instead of me lecturing you, I'd be like, all right, that what you doing? All right, let me show you this chick right here. Like, she used to be in my school back in the day. She used to do the same shit she was on. This is who she is now.
Yeah.
I'd be like, let me show you how this can happen, and she's able to visualize it and see
beware the path.
Yeah,
but now, that's dope for sure, man.
Any last step? Because we got like 19 more things to get to before we out here. Dry the boat, Will. Come on.
Dry the boat. A couple of rest in pieces before we
shit, too many.
Yeah, we lost a couple of. But with the whole 50 years of hip hop thing, like you started noticing, we lost a couple of guys. So Magoo passed away, which I was so crazy that Magoo is only 50 years old and passed away.
Yeah, that was wild.
I saw that and I'm thinking to myself, like, nah, he can't be that damn old.
Yeah. You don't look it.
Nah,
at
bro.
all.
Like, It's crazy how now that I'm older, I realize how young 50 actually is. But when I was 20, I was like 50. God damn,
That sounds crazy.
you know, a million years old, man.
Yeah,
He was around with Jesus. Like that's what you used to think when you were young. But now I'm older. I'm like, okay, so yeah, it's not that.
yeah.
It's really not that old.
Yeah, rest in peace, Magoo. Yo. That
Rest in
was
peace,
wild. I think that really shocked.
That was
a
a
lot
shocker.
Of us. A super shocker because
Shocked me. I didn't even really know him like that.
Yeah.
Age.
Yeah, and it was just showing more.
Because you know him
parts
as Timbaland and Magoo, and you know what Timbaland is a legend in hip hop, a absolute legend in hip hop. So when I heard him, I'm just like, damn, bro, like how is that possible?
Right.
Like what the hell is this?
He rap. You know, he remind me of
Who that?
Q-Tip.
Yep. That's always been
Similar
it.
voice
That's
sound,
always it's always been the comparison.
Funny story about Magoo is like, and I know y'all probably heard Timbaland tell a story when he was like he didn't want to rap. Like,
yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
this.
he's my friend,
Yeah.
and I wanted to hang out with him.
Right.
So I was like, yo, just rap with me.
Yeah,
He's like, all right, fine.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna just do it.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the notches of rapping. So I was like, well, I don't rap now.
No, it
It
happened.
don't matter. Come on.
Listen,
Yeah, go in the booth. Go ahead, rap.
you ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah, stop listening to me.
Here's a
Go write
check.
something.
Here's a check. Come hang out with me.
Yeah, that's all.
Like,
it is.
and that's how he became like a rapper.
Yeah, and has some legendary,
Yeah, got some records.
legendary
The
records.
subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, yeah, don't overthink it, bro. Get in there right.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to put the wildest beat on right now. It's not gonna matter. And Timbaland was not lying.
You gonna feel this?
Like, yeah, don't worry. It don't matter, bro. I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, later on, I got you.
Yeah. When you hit his beat, you can fart over it. It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
It's just going crazy.
Yeah, that's like I said.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't
Rest
cut you
in
off.
peace, Magoo. That's what I was going with. And unless you had something else for Magoo, I was gonna go to the
No, keep going because
rest in peace to the Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather,
Who was
true soul of black business. And I'm sorry, I'm still
Nah, go ahead,
cutting
go
you
ahead,
off.
get it.
I'm sorry.
Get it.
It's just. Did you ever see
the
documentary?
doc on Netflix? Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like I just don't like. It's so crazy to be. That dude is like the definition of behind the scenes and in the front of the scenes at the same time, because like to somebody who had their hand in basically everything.
every major deal.
Yeah, like
and
everything.
creating things.
Come on, Clarence Avant.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are. Yes, we are.
Like
Yeah.
everything.
I had a sense of peace when I seen that though, because I know the tragedy of his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, I know he probably wanted to be with his wife, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 92 years old. 92 years
That was a
old.
hard bearing to deal with. At that
but
age.
yeah, without
Oh,
a
yeah.
doubt. Without a doubt. So you saw the documentary as well.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, you got to watch it.
Doc's pretty good. man.
Just understanding where things, just being a doc connector.
Yeah.
Because you know them people who know people who know people know
Yeah.
people,
Right.
and they call on you to make things happen, or they ask you for advice about making things happen. That's who he was to the epitome of his core for so many artists, so many people behind the scenes, so many
100.
record labels and things like that.
Wow.
So, and I learned so much from his documentary. I was not, I think I heard the name previous to it, but then seeing the documentary and then talking to other people, friends of mine who are in the industry, label execs, label heads, like, and they said like, no, it's like documentary covered it, but
It's
what
more.
what the Godfather of music, and that's, think about that name when you talk about somebody, the Godfather of,
Godfather.
you know what I'm saying?
It's deep.
It's a different level to it.
I honestly had never heard of him until I watched the doc. I'm being honest. Never heard of him.
Yeah, I heard the name, but it
Like
wasn't.
you've heard the
too-
name Godfather thrown around, but that could be anybody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So like when I watched the doc, I was like, damn.
Playmaker.
Like, damn.
yeah, playmaker.
But like for
offensive
everybody though.
coordinator.
Like
Yeah.
bro, when I tell you like to have your hands in that many pots and pies and whatever the analogy you want to use it,
Michael
that's
Jackson, James
wild.
Brown.
like
Jeez.
it's a who's who of any kind of music artist, and it's across genres. That's the other wild
That's
part.
the wild part.
Like it wasn't
gotta
just
watch
us.
that. I gotta.
You gotta watch
Like
it.
it
bro.
just wasn't our music. Like he was all over the
I
place.
want to see how he gained that power.
Yeah, just by understanding authenticity,
Bro, man.
understanding you are, and actually standing
That's
in it,
it.
and
Being
really-
available and right.
and understanding who the people that he represented and who he was friends with, and who they truly were,
Mhm.
and saying like, nah, you're not getting over on us. It's like if somebody came to me and said, yo, Will, you need to start a podcast about sports, which I talk
Yeah.
about all the time. And they'd be like, well, you know, we're gonna give you this platform, but you know, we're gonna give you 10% of the income that we get. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even saying that he would.
No.
I'm just giving an example.
Step in like, yeah, you
know what I'm
not
saying?
doing that. I'll
like
go ahead and speak for him.
It's like court when they come to you, because it's gonna happen, bro. I already see it for you. I already see it. I totally already see it. When they come to you and they say like, yo, and you be like, yo, Knots, what do you think about this? And I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're gonna do. Now that we know where the baseline is, we're gonna go somewhere and create our own opportunity that makes sense. That's who he was on minor level. You know what I mean? So when I see people who I truly respect in the game and how they say he influenced them and they knew him on a personal basis, that's why it's very magnanimous, the kind of life that he lived, or not kind of, the life that he lived. You know what I mean? So it's been a wild week, man. It's been a wild week. And then today, earlier today, the news broke of Atlanta MC and rapper who I knew personally, Dope Boy Ra, like he's been a part of he's a part of the institution of Atlanta hip hop and has been for years. Like I've done shows with him, booked him for shows, at Mike Club. It's excuse me, not Mike Club. I'm sorry. Shout out Dress, Bar Exam, and different other events throughout the years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because you knew him, because you knew his music.
Yeah,
did you know him personally?
Nah,
you knew his music.
Yeah.
So talk about that for a second.
He just had like a raw but conscious sound to his rap. Like you can tell. Like I like pain music. Like I like music that has
Feel
some
it.
type of soul and substance to it. And he just really had like a raw feel to his music with a dope beat. To it, and that's you got me sold right there.
Yeah,
a dope beat. Pain and substance. Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was literally just bumping his music because one of my mans, you know how people post up and they might put the tag song on there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, and I tuned into him, and I've been literally like, that's so crazy. I've been playing his music all week. Like, it's flowing through his music, man. And it's wild to hear that.
Yeah. We don't know what happened. But I just want to celebrate the brother. Like I said, always been super humble, super cool, super about the purpose of the music every time I talk to him. So I just appreciate you. I appreciate what you did for the Atlanta hip hop community. So if you're not from Atlanta, you're not familiar, you need to get affiliated with the kind of music they put out, because it was definitely street music, but it was real street music that talked to us on a different level. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember the name of the song that he did with Killer Mike. When he came back out as Dope Boy Ra, and because I used to play that joint all the time, but this is going back to like, I want to say 2017 even. But either way, rest in peace, praise to his family, his loved ones, his real fans. It's been a rough week, man.
Oh yeah,
it's been a rough week.
We lost some influential people in hip hop.
Yeah,
but salute to them, man, and rest in peace, and thoughts and everything go out to their families and prayers to all of us.
Yes, indeed.
Especially them at this time.
Yes, indeed.
So. Yeah. Now we're on this hip hop thing. There was a show in the Mecca of Yankee Stadium.
Hip Hop 50 outside. I'm that loud. My bad.
We outside.
Yeah.
Like so.
Last Friday.
It was one of those lineups when you seen it. It seemed like a fake flyer.
It seemed like a COVID flyer.
No, all of these people are not showing up to
Nas, Run DMC,
man,
Snoop
Ice
Dogg,
Cube, Snoop,
Wiz Khalifa,
Cam,
T.I.
Dipset. It was just so like, I was like, wait a minute,
this is not happening.
All of these people are not showing up to this shit.
But it happened,
and I'll be damned.
But it happened,
bro. That show was a job.
Yeah, 8 hours.
An 8 hour count was a job.
Yeah, I mean, what did you think?
I just like normally when shows are that long, it's festival style, to where you're like walking around in different stages.
Oh, it's definitely festival.
This was in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, there ain't no other stadium.
No, there's no walking around. Like, this is it.
Yeah,
8 hours in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Anything memorable that stands out to you?
Man, just the fact that everybody showed up and showed out. Fucking Lauryn Hill showing up, bro.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise.
I ain't seen Nas and Lauryn Hill actually perform like that record on stage shit. I don't even know if and when. Like, so just seeing that retarded to me.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about Lauryn Hill, bro. But like,
yes, we know.
yeah, but like,
So
like
I'm not going to tell you how I really feel about that moment. But anyway,
yikes!
Did you see it?
I did. I was happy to see them. It wasn't necessarily the performance or anything else.
It was.
I was happy to see them.
Can I be honest?
Yeah,
because you know I put Nas number one.
Good.
So this is me saying,
performance was mid.
Yeah, listen, it was disjointed. I understand you had time to rehearse, but it was just like I had to turn away because I had it going on the big screen at the house.
Muted.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I had to turn away.
It was more fire on mute.
I was like, I need some more water. So it was just the transition between the two. But like you said, the point of them
just being
able to do it and see it was great. Wish it could have went a little smoother.
A lot smoother.
But you know, as much as I love Nas, the other thing that reminded me, and I'm not. Actually, you know what? Let me be real. Nas's music, as most of us know, if you're a real Nas fan, is not made for stadiums.
Okay.
Arenas, yes. Stadium music, it is not.
Okay.
This is not Kanye, All of the Lights. Yeah. This is not Jay-Z, PSA. This is that's not a majority of his music.
Yeah.
Right? So, mind you, I will say this. When Nas hit the stage, it was hour number 6 of 8. So people have been there mad long.
Bro, you had to have some stamina to be out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like he has a few, not even a couple. He has a few, like one mic in the stadium. The way it built up, amazing, right?
I bet you Spicy goes crazy in the stadium.
Oh man, I don't think he did Spicy. If he did, I missed it. Uchi Wally went up. Nas and Lauryn, If I Were the World, went up. Yeah. It was a few others, but it's so many. Nas is such a particular type of artist and so precise.
They're rap along records. They're not really big.
Yeah. So combine that with him not trying, but him being so late in the bill, which he deserved to be. And shout out Master P for even putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Because they were the driving force. They were the producers behind it. You know what I'm saying? The lineup that they did, it was great, but it was just a reminder. I was like, yeah, Nas in a stadium atmosphere. Like Lakewood, definitely. I've seen him at one music fest. Amazing. Yeah. But Yankee Stadium is just so
cavernous.
Yeah. And after 6 hours. So, but let me get to the positive parts that I do remember. First of all, T.I. tore it down. T.I. went on hours earlier. Yeah. I think we need to have a discussion about, is T.I. really the best solo artist out of Atlanta ever? Ooh. I would like to have that conversation one day. Ooh. I'm not saying we need to have it today.
Okay, all right.
But
put that in my pocket.
Put that in your pocket. So that's we need to have that conversation.
Yeah.
When you think about the hits, because I was thinking about
the key is solo artists.
Listen, I was thinking about the Gucci's, and I was like, no. I was like, no. Tip got more hits than that.
Hey, bro.
So we need to have that conversation. Maybe next week.
So Tip killed it.
Yeah, he killed it. What else?
Wu-Tang came on.
Wu-Tang came on. You do we have to say anything about Wu-Tang at this point? I mean,
the Wu-Tang, bro.
It's just such a
Wu-Tang is for
now.
The kids.
Always and forever. You know what I'm saying? So who else stood out to me? Oh, the headline is, of course. When Run DMC, they didn't hit the stage till 1:30 in the morning.
It's wild.
And I'm at home still doing other work. But when Run DMC hit the stage, you stop. And that entire set at 1:30 in the morning was fucking dope as shit.
I just wish I could make. That'd be the one thing about like the history of hip hop. You say like you wanting to pass it on. These I get like this music is real old, but I can't. I wish I could make people understand like how big like Run DMC like is. Like and just the role that they played in all of this being a thing. Like like whoever you thought like is whoever you think the biggest group is or your favorite, whoever that person is to you. Like just imagine them if there was the first like giant like group
at the time.
Like
let me give you an example. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm cutting you off. Do you remember the first concert you took your kids to? Have you taken them to one yet?
I don't think I ever took them to a hip hop concert.
Okay, me in my ignorant ass. So,
this is good.
This is very good. So my daughter's first concert, she was born 2000. So this is 2004. We're at Centennial Park. Me and her mother. Kanye West performs
Nice.
College Dropout
Fire.
at Centennial Park. So her first concert on my shoulders.
Mr. West.
Listen,
Wake up, Mr.
listen,
West.
all of that. Come on, man. Listen. That was her first official concert. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those moments matter. It's like my first concert. I didn't go to till I was like 14 years old. Saw Mobb Deep in Orlando. That was my first official concert.
What an event.
Come on. Listen. You
What an
remember
event.
those moments. And of course, she's not going to remember that.
Yeah.
But I can tell her what it's like. Her
Nah.
mother can tell
Yeah,
her. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah,
So like, yeah.
before everything else that came out of
Listen, man.
you saw the real Kanye. when he was Kanye.
Kanye
Yeah.
before he went Jesus.
When they still calling him Kane.
Put on the backpack and
Yeah,
taking
bro.
hip hop to another. But those moments matter, man. So, but yeah, just remember those certain things, because you know music matters. Music really changes the impact of what we do as a people. So anyway,
Absolutely.
let me get off my stage tip. So pause. What else we got?
Upcoming week.
Oh yeah. Let's run down the schedule. I'm glad you said that. Shout out to Networking. Let's get to that. Let's get to the getting
Let's
to.
set up. Let me give a big, fat, giant shout out
Hey yo.
to the dopest sponsors in fucking podcasting.
Hey yo.
Animal House.
Animal House Music. If you're not following Animal House Music Group, make sure you do that already. I gotta shout out Peabody. He got a couple shows coming up in Florida. Let me pull that up while you talk about that. Because I didn't know you was going there. Thought you was gonna talk about something else first. So this is what happens when you let Will drop the ball.
Sports break.
Nah, let's not wait. Man.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
That I'm about to say.
Nah, but also this week, Queens and hip hop legend 50 Cent is holding a concert at Lakewood.
Is that this week?
That is Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Is this the
I'll
final
be-
lap tour?
I'll be there. Yes.
Final lap? You got tickets?
So you really going to see
You
Busta?
fucking with it?
How much it cost?
40.
If-
Lying.
All right.
They in the pocket.
They staying next to you?
Huh?
They stand by you?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, it's the thing.
Hey, I gotta
So
work.
now I'm
man.
gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Y'all going for sure.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm going for sure.
50.
You lock me in.
It's 50. Busta.
never
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
I'm sorry, Jeremiah.
Jama.
That's a really great lineup.
And you already know, like, he's bringing somebody up.
Yeah.
Like I saw the shows
From
he
Atlanta,
did.
right?
Yeah, I saw the shows he did in New York. I think he had 2 nights. J. Cole's out. Like J. Cole came out for some reason. Flo Rida came out.
For some reason.
Hey, respect to Flo Rida. I respect his craft and everything he's done. But
Shots.
yeah, you know that Flo Rida is not for me.
He's like super plat. Anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh, he is. He's like Pitbull. Like I know they can rap, but
Yeah.
Once you drunk, you lit.
yeah. You know, Flo Rida makes Vegas rap.
Yeah.
To me, like that's how,
fair.
and that's needed. So
Yeah.
I'm not heating them.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's for. Like Pitbull records
Yeah.
too. Like they
They got
made
fist
for
pump
that.
music.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the songs when I'm in Vegas, I love that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just that when I be everywhere else, I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
We ain't got no time for Vegas shows.
Yeah, I don't want
Before you even bring
Oh,
up the
yeah,
Vegas
yeah,
show, we
yeah.
ain't got time.
A Boogie, Young and May came
Scarlett.
out.
There we go.
Scarlett came. Like he had everybody came out.
Yeah.
But that's New York though.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
in New
think
York. The only one I was surprised, like I said, I was surprised J. Cole was in New York. I was like, what the fuck J. Cole doing there?
I mean, you know, shit.
Must have been around.
Yeah, and J. Cole said something controversial that Knots would love.
What's
He
that?
said that Get Rich or Die Trying is the second greatest album of all times.
Right, I got that.
Behind Thriller.
Oh,
All right, chill. Go.
Wait a minute.
I'm just telling you what he said.
The best rap
Wait a
album.
This is J. Cole saying this. It's not me.
Best rap album for sure.
Best rap album ever. All right,
What?
look at what you was looking up, bro. We're not talking about that right now.
What?
We'll put that in your pocket too.
Wait a minute.
Put that in your pocket as well.
Can I kick it? Wait
Nah.
a second.
No.
We got time?
No, we ain't got time, bro. We ain't
J.
got
Cole
time.
really.
Yeah, J. Cole said it. Don't get mad at us, man.
Hey, yo.
One of the legendary lyricists in the hip hop said it.
All right.
So it gotta be true.
Jeez.
Got my vote.
You agree with that, Coy?
Don't. We're not talking
No.
about this now.
All
I
right.
think it's the best rap album. That's it. All I gotta say.
I'm just.
Yeah,
all right.
you heard him.
No skips.
Queens in this bitch.
You have better Queens albums than Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, what do you?
Nah.
Chill.
Jesus.
Court, I'm with you, yo.
Oh my gosh.
All berries.
Y'all talk about something. I'm trying to find some information right now. Yeah, just change my whole vibe. Wait a second.
It's dead, man. I stop hating on Southside, bro.
Oh, that's what it is. Now it's my favorite rapper about hating on. I understand. He understand. I know he's not from Southside. I get that.
Oh,
But
gosh.
come on,
He said it's not
man.
even the best rapper on the Queens.
Is that am I wrong?
It's close. But I ain't gonna lie.
But
I do
know
recognize
Brandon
that there
losing it
is
right
some
now.
South Side bias in my
you think?
just a smidgen, not too much. But yeah,
Not trying, dog.
yeah, fucking Illmatic is retarded, though, bro. I ain't gonna. That's the only Queen's out. That's the only other album I could.
That's the only one you give it. I mean, it's a great one.
But again, we talked about last week.
That by default talk.
Yeah, that's
Ageism. That what you about to say?
I think that's what it is. Remember I said last week, I was like, hey, if you never heard Illmatic, I ain't mad. It's like,
J. Cole has definitely heard
both,
Illmatic. Yeah, so let's not do that.
I can't believe you let Nas down.
He ain't say I can't believe he let 50 down. He ain't never say that. Nah, he was just talking, son. I'm gonna just chalk it up to that, son. I'm gonna let that ride with that. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hey, man.
I'm over here getting hyped. Like, wait a second.
Hey, man, stop hating, bro.
I'm about to get J. Cole on the phone. Yeah, you ain't no passport, bro.
J. Cole on the phone.
Listen.
Hey, you talking about Nas play? Nah, but man, shout out to 50. I'm actually excited to go see this show on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm with you.
DJ Lamborghini said my daughter has only been to one concert, Justin Bieber VIP.
That's all right.
Yeah, I mean it counts. Listen, it's a member. That matters though. Yeah, she's gonna remember it forever. What happened? What you doing? Tag on it. Speak on it. You ain't gotta show us. Talk on it.
Well,
Cause I can't read from that far away. I mean I can, but I just want you to talk about it on the mic.
It's not crazy.
That is nuts.
You're not gonna talk about it?
Hell no.
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna trust you out with that. Okay.
Hell no.
So
But,
maybe
that's my plans for this week. I ain't got shit else going on.
that's going on. Nah, you
got you got an event coming up.
I got all kinds of
happening
events.
this Saturday.
Let's get to that. Let's talk to that.
Okay.
Let's talk about the goodness right there.
Let's go.
So this Saturday at the Russell Center for Innovation, also known as the Wright Center, there's a big event taking place this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's all about helping creatives go from being struggling artists to creative entrepreneurs who are prospering,
highly successful,
right? And they're going to be talking about, there's going to be panels and it's going to be panels. It's going to, I wanted to say something else, but I want to be accurate. It's going to be panels from everything up, talking about fashion, talking about nonprofit, talking about podcasts, talking about monetizing your podcast to recording live podcasts. Shout out Ray Daniels. But if you are a creative in the Atlanta area, you definitely need to be at the Russell Center this Saturday. Shout out to Network King for having us and me individually be a part of it. The BSAA 10th anniversary for creatives. It's on my page. Also follow the Network King. It's on his page as well. But I'm going to be moderating a panel about monetizing your podcast that I'm like really excited about, because the people that we got on the panel are so overqualified. We had a call earlier today, right? And we did, put the pregame plan together, like, yo, we're gonna try to talk about this and this. And it was so much that we wanted, that the people on the panel wanted to share. Mm-hmm. We have to condense it and figure out what we're gonna focus on. And that's just one panel. We're talking about a full day of information, innovation, improvisation, and really just inspiring the people about going from being a struggling artist to being a profitable, full-fledged, successful, creative entrepreneur. And that's what it's about. So look at my page, look at the P4AP pod page on Instagram. I'm gonna put it on Facebook and everything as well. But also follow at the Network King. Trust me, you want to be there. And it's free.
No excuses.
None at all. None at all.
That's my price.
Come on, bro. Talk about it, bro. Like, listen.
That's my price.
If you're going to do something in Atlanta, then,
man.
Yeah, boy.
That's the way to do it.
There ain't nothing free in this motherfucker.
Come on, man. Come on. So, no, all jokes aside, all overhypeness aside, y'all need to be there. Because I know we have a lot of creatives that follow the show and they watch the replays and they repost, and we appreciate you for that. Shout out to the people in the DJ non-subscriber channel. Y'all are dope, man, because y'all be like, yo, we need more of this. I'll be asking like, yo, what should we talk about? What do y'all want to hear me spread more information about? My DJ gigs is great. They're like, nah, we want that. But they want more. They want more of that too. But that's this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Excuse me, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The panel, like I said, once again, I'm moderating, is about monetizing your podcast. And trust me, if I'm Listen, if I'm moderating moderating a panel, we going deeper than just the normal humbug stuff. I don't do that. I ask the questions that I would want to ask if I was in the crowd. So I'm gonna make sure that we talk about those things. So that's just one instance that why you need to be there. So all right, I think I've made that point clear.
I like it.
All right, cool. So and also in addition to that, tomorrow, Yankees in town playing the Braves. So if you're going to the game, stop by
Burn Lounge
at Burn Lounge, ladies' night. I'm there from 8 to 12 tomorrow.
That shit gonna be easy.
Oh, listen, man. We gonna have a great time.
The Yankees don't come to Atlanta every year, so when they come,
it's a whole movement, bro.
It's retarded. They're selling out that entire stadium.
Listen,
not only that, everything outside is going to be packed.
Yeah.
Which means they're gonna be outside, fellas. Gonna be outside.
I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow either. That's a wild part. We got the rain out the way.
Nice weather.
Yeah.
The Yankees in town.
Oh man, we're gonna have a great time. So that's tomorrow.
I might go park my car now.
Right. Yeah, listen, that may be a good idea. Thursday night, where am I at? Oh, I'm at the Love Below. The Love Below Speakeasy. I got to make a post about this because a lot of my peoples haven't been there yet. I was there last Thursday. I'm there this Thursday again with my homie, the owner, Nia the God, super entrepreneur owner. She's just super dope. So we working together on these Thursday nights. It's a good time, man. It's an opportunity for people to really relax and let their head down. We do a little karaoke, do a lot more partying, but that's definitely what's going on Thursday. Friday, I am at Sage Lounge in Marietta. I got a post about that too. Listen, man, we outside, bro. Come on, man. Listen, man.
A lot going on, bro.
Me and my DJ Shaolin, we out there on Friday night. I'll be out there from 11 p.m. So if you're out there in the northwest side of things, come out there, check your boy. Got people in town. It's still Leo season somehow. How is it still Leo season? Anyway, so that's what's going on. That's what's going on with me. What y'all got going on? Y'all coming Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right.
If Cole go, I'm gonna come.
All right.
I'm out. Let's do it.
Where?
Oh shit. It'll be my second concert ever.
Really? What was the first?
My buddies.
Thank you. Let me get it right. Thank you, Brandon, for saying that. It's called the Biz Savvy Artist Academy. BSAA, the Biz Savvy Artist Academy. I was trying to go off of memory, but you know how my memory be,
it's the weed.
Doing things,
Maybe you need to fucking take a 10-day super check.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. 10 days from never before, or almost never before. DJ Labadito, she said I have one event on Thursday. She is at the Hyatt. Great vibes. You want to do some rooftop type thing? She's over there. Shout out to family. We definitely here for the support. Hyatt centric. She's over there. What am I missing?
Hey, bro, that's all.
Yeah,
that's everything.
You sure?
I love it.
We did a lot, bro.
Hey man.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm
wilding. After this, that's why we need to wrap it up. Okay, so if you're here in the city watching us right now, we're doing the school supply drive is going on. Shout out Carrie Q right now. She's down there at Crew on which location you at? Not the K that we at Crew on Marietta Street. Don't hold me to that. It's on my page. We're doing a school supply drive to 11 p.m. I'm about to head down there, show my wonderful face, pick up some school supplies, make sure to get to the right people. If you want to come out and kick it real quick with your boy.
It's the Crew on Peter Street.
Thank you. Crew on Peter Street. I'm about to head down there. Event called Gratitude. 6th annual. And shout out to Carrie, yo. And she know I'll be out here for the team and things like that. She was like, yo, Knots, you coming? We doing this? I'm like, yo, this is what we do around this time. You know what I mean?
Like we always do with this.
It's time. Come on, man. That's it, man. Yo, did he really say get rich or die?
We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. The man said what he said.
All right.
Do you recognize J. Crow as one of the great lyricists in hip hop history?
Oh, you want to clean it up now? All right, cool.
Do you recognize him as that?
Yes, indeed.
All right, cool.
Yeah, once again, shout out to our
sponsors.
And
he knows what he's talking about.
Shout out to our sponsors, Animal House Music Group. We got a lot more coming up. P Butter got some more shows coming up in Orlando. I'm going to post those on the page as well because I want to get those dates right. Fire indeed, man. Any other words, brothers? There's some other things we needed to get to. We're going to get to next week. Oh, yeah, man. Bro.
It's never enough time, man.
Never enough time, man. We got some other good things to talk about. I feel good with this. I feel like we gave flowers, as Will loves to say, to the people who need to get flowers to.
What you hate to say.
Yeah. I'm an original type of guy.
We got some guests coming up here, y'all. This shit about to be real.
Yeah. We got 2 more episodes this season. I swear we had like episode 1,094. But I'm gonna do the count this weekend and figure it all out.
Dead ass.
Hey yo, shout out to AOD Village, man. I almost forgot about that. You know what? We're gonna say that for next week because we got to go. We got to recap what just took place with our live wire in Brooklyn, New York this past weekend.
Brooklyn.
Yes, indeed. Come on. We got to talk about that next week and sure and give it the proper due that is due. We got some more not promo, just recaps coming from that as well. Court, you got anything?
This weekend?
Court is like, yes, sir.
Oh, no, we out.
All right, y'all outside. We outside, man.
We moving around.
Indeed. Anything else?
Nah, brother.
No relationship issues?
Well, you know.
Talk about that a little bit.
No,
I like how we covered the fatherhood part and really the growth part. You know, that's what we do. Anyway, we're going to get to it. Shout out Experience Creative Agency. Thank you, brother. Follow Experience LLC on Instagram. All right, I think
$40 a spin. Yeah.
we good?
Hey, yo.
It ain't going to my other man.
Yeah, it's a fact.
My little spin is so constructive.
We got the t-shirts on deck before I forget. The new white on black. The black on white is back in stock. Let me just show a little love real quick. Hip Hop is back to our store. If you need those, ladies, we got some other short little cutoff joints coming Labor Day weekend.
For Kyler Murray.
And hey, yo, that's your man's. That's your man's. But I do want to say, use a code hip hop 50, 20% off this weekend.
Oh,
Everything
nice.
in the store. That starts at midnight tonight. You know what that means? That'll give me time to put the code in.
I'm about to say that. It is. You said it.
That's what that means. Code hip hop 50. Everything in the store, 20% off. We got y'all, man. We out here doing things, yo. We appreciate y'all once again. Each and every Tuesday out here making moves, building for the culture, representing for true manhood, true building of our peoples. On Tree.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.